welcome, y'all. Look at that. How about that? The first sunflower of the 2023 season. Still waiting on the cosmos. They're growing like crazy, but no flowers yet. Some random beans. Not really sure what that is. That could be some kind of melon. Some zinnias blooming up in here, and marigolds. More beans over on that side. Got a tomato Creole here turning colors. Can't wait to taste this. This is a supernova. Pretty. Some jalapenos. We've just had an incredible amount of rain. My grass needs weed eating. I have random zinnias popping up all over in it. But it's so flooded. 2 days of pretty much nothing but rain. Look at those, but look at this. Look at him. So pretty. So pretty. And this one over here is going to have a triple. You can hear me, it's sopping wet. Look at this. Look, there we go, sweet meat. Look at that little moon and stars melon. Oh, this is so messy in here. Look at this melon. This is like Delice delectable or something like that. But we haven't been picked in a couple days. Look at the beans. Just beans, beans, beans. The basil's just gone crazy in here. And this is so heavy, I had to put a tomato cage underneath it to try to hold it up because it literally is just falling over full of beans. Persian basil. Look how much this little garden has grown since we planted it. This was a piece of tomato from the sucker that I threw in here. We'll see how it does. This basil, look at that, it's just got rained on and beat to death. This tomato needs to be stalked up. Oh, just so much rain. Let's see what we got going on here. I thought I had another zucchini. My other zucchini died. They're just getting too much water. Too much water. Look at all these beans, y'all. It is just full of beans. And these are so prolific. Next time I'm going to do these on a trellis. These are the French climbing beans from the Italian seed company. No, Seeds of Italy. That's what it's called. Seeds of Italy. Look at them. But we got to get to picking. Got to get to picking. Look at all the peppers. They just took a beat down from the rain yesterday. This pepper's all tilted over. Look at that. The rain just beat it up. Look, my borage is bloomed. Look how pretty that is. Look at that borage. And I wished I could remember the name of these marigolds, but aren't they pretty? My calendula got beat up. My comfrey's growing. The scarlet is getting too much rain. I need it to dry out so we can get ready to get it picked. The bottom leaves are starting to die back. That's what we want. But look at the exciting news, if I can get to it. My yard is so needing a weed eating and is so full of water. But check this out. Again, this is horseradish. These beans in here have just went crazy too in the rain. Look at that. That is the dragon tongue. Dragon tongue. These are called something peach tomatoes. We planted these, direct sowed these seeds for these. I got 2 of them coming up beautifully. Bloom flowers just took a beating from the rain. They're just all beat down. These right here, this will turn into seed pods. This will be full of little tiny black seeds. And look at this. This is strawberry popcorn. Look at this, y'all. Check that out. Super excited. Never grown corn in my life. It's interesting. Look it up at all the different stages that corn has. Look at this. Again, a random tomato from a sucker that I just stuck into the dirt, and look how well it's doing. Probably because we have had so much rain. But I mean, look, I'm standing in water. Look at that. So interesting to me. Nasturtiums took a beat down. Look at these beans, all need picking. They're getting too big. We've got to get out here and, oh, it is just so flooded. And look at this. This is the Kajari melon from seed of 2020 Baker Creek melons. Oh, look at that. See that? I put that in the netting. I thought it was gone for a minute. Look. It is full of melons. There's a bunch more in here too. Oh, let me get this little monster out. Look at that, y'all. Can you see that? Look at that. See that? Yeah. He's got to go. Got to go. Pulled up all the potatoes. We did pretty decent with the potatoes, considering I would not use 7 dust. This is the dirt that's left from them. We'll get those potted up in something else. But overall, excited about the garden. Super excited. Just need to get some work done. I can get somebody to come help me. I still have rocks to lay. Weed eating to do. I've got these big black pebble rocks that I want to get. If you can see them, they're big black pebbles. They're like this size. I want to get them laid down and get some kind of design going here and use this to make it look like flowers are pouring out of it. I've also got that river rock. But we got to get in here and get all this cleaned up. I bought some of these new things. That is a beautiful social butterfly hibiscus. I'll throw some pictures in. The bloomings were beautiful, and it's going to bloom again too, I'm sure. Yeah, I see some blooms there. This is a beautiful yellow rose. Social butterfly. We're going to try this papaya. My son had one doing really well, but a deer came and ate it. So now the new one I got him, he's got it all caged up. But again, some grocery store, or should I say Lowe's, we picked up a couple. I shared with my neighbor, a 6-pack. These are green peppers. We got a few green peppers coming on. And what I did what someone else on YouTube suggested. I pinched the top off of this one. They said it would make it produce more, make it fluffier. Really, all it did was stunt its growth. This one I feel like is doing much better that I just left alone. Do you see the difference in those? Same things with these over here. I pinched the top off of this front one and I left this back one alone. Some more Persian basil, some more blue spice basil in there, some lemon balm, limoncello lemon balm down there. These again are all tomatoes that were suckers that I just picked. They look like they got some disease. Dang it. All this rain is just not good for them. But those are suckers that I just stuck back in the dirt. Yep, alrighty. Look at that. Red noodle beans. I'm not sure how long they're supposed to get. I have to look up and see. It's the first year I've planted these. I thought they were gonna be big enough to arch, but we're going to arch those next time. Those seeds from Italy, climbing French beans, are just so prolific. I was really thinking they weren't gonna do anything. I almost decided to pull them out. And just when I did, they started to flower. And I mean, they have just put off like crazy. Again, let's end with this beauty here. Look at that, so pretty. This is gonna be pretty. The kids are gonna be excited that their flowers are coming up. These random beans. Jalapenos. Cannot wait to taste this, Daddy. Cannot wait to cut this first Creole too. It's coming along, y'all. Coming along. Gotta decide what I want to do with these Buna peppers. Balloon flowers took a beating. These are all going to be seeds. Every one of them be full of tiny little black seeds. Balloon flowers. You see that? Looks like a little hot air balloon. And then they open to this beautiful flower. And then last stage is that dried up pod. And I just cannot control this Mexican petunia. I am not loving it. This is a bitter melon, but I think I'm going to take it all out. I'm going to get rid of these weeds. Look at this is the Mexican petunias coming up through everything. It's insane. I'm drying up some oregano so I can make some oregano oil. Too much rain here on this parsley. Took a beating with that. This Turk's cap has just thrived since I moved it into this more shady area. And I don't know if you remember, but this is a cutting that I took off of the plant out of my mother's yard, the house I grew up in, the house that built me. This was in our yard. It makes these beautiful little red, almost like little umbrella flowers. And I do believe it has some medicinal purposes. It is somewhat edible. I'll have to look that up again. But it has done really well. I thought that it had died, it's just thriving. These ferns, I think I probably planted one from out in the woods, and they have taken over. This is some butterfly ginger. And then look at the big gardenias have bloomed now. Look at that. They're just beautiful. I'm going to cut some of these and take to my granddaughter's graduation party today. We're having a big crawfish boil. Look at those. They're just beautiful. Just full of rain. Y'all have a happy Sunday. And thank you for watching through my kitchen window. Do not see him hiding there. Look how nice. That Kajari, I need to get him done up.